is a product of choice. You must make a decision to go up. The wise man once said, everything falls down. It doesn't need any other, it doesn't take any much effort for something to fall, but it takes effort for something to rise up. And let me say something very quickly. When you study physics, you study science, you understand that the laws of the earth, most of them are designed to actually make you fail. You are the one that is supposed to exert the law of life in order to be successful. There is gravitational pull on us to keep us there. In order to rise up, they will tell you when the plane is produced, the plane there are 4 forces acting on the plane. You have the force which is called the pull. You have the push, you have the pull, then you have the thrust, and then you have the weight, you have the lift. So you have the force that has to pull it forward. That's the push, or what you call the thrust. It's the force that goes forward. It takes the plane forward. But there's another force that is acting naturally on the plane. It's called the pull. It's the one that is keeping the plane from going forward. There's another force that has to take the plane up. It's called the lift. But there is a natural force keeping the plane down. It's called the weight. It is the mass of the plane times the gravity. mg, if you study physics, you know that is the weight. And they will tell you that for a plane to kick off, then the thrust must be stronger than the pull. And the lift must be stronger than the weight. And so that's why, if you've been in the plane before, the first time I got into a plane, I realized that one of the toughest times in the plane is when it's about kicking off. It actually has a very long plane for itself. Nobody there. And the plane starts rolling, and they tell you to put on your seat belts, and everybody is seated. You see, even the other guys, I'll go and look for a place and sit there. Right close to the toilet is a seat belt. In case you find yourself there, just put a seat belt and tighten up. If there's poo-poo coming, tighten your seat belt. Don't sit on the pot yet. And as it's going, you can actually feel the vibration. I'm telling you, that's one of my best times. I was with my wife in the plane, and she actually basically closed her eyes, but I was learning. You see, you have to learn daily to lead daily. You're not a learner, you can't be a leader. You're not a reader, you can't be a leader. You have to learn daily. I was looking at it, and I saw the vibrations. It was shaking, and then it took off, and after some minutes, it gets into its plane, and then guess what? And when the plane is taking off, they put off all the lights that are inside, because all the energy at that moment needs to be concentrated to overcome the pull and the weight. I'm saying a lot of things already. I don't really say too much, because that's exactly why some of us are failing. And you are not concentrating on one thing. You are a jack of every trade and a master of none. One of the highest people that fail in this life are multi-talented people. They are gifted in so many areas. And then the problem is identifying which area to focus on. Because you're never going to succeed by doing everything. Something you must find and focus your energy there. It changes your life. And that's the principle the plane operating. It puts off every other light and it focuses the energy to overcome those resistant forces. And this is the good thing about it. In the initial state of a business, of an assignment, of a vision is always the toughest. That's when nobody believes you. Of course, if you read the story of Jack Ma, you understood that he got a good number of people, shared his vision to them, one of the richest Chinese men, and shared his vision to them, and everybody denied, everybody didn't believe in him. As a matter of fact, a wise man said, if everybody believes in your vision, it's too stupid. If you have a good vision, one of the characteristics is that many people are going to reject it. In fact, many people are going to call you a fool. And this world is actually led by fools. Many people are going to call you a crazy person. Actually, it is the crazy people that call attention. The problem with some of us is that we are too normal. Even right here, you're very normal. Look at the way you're seated. Very normal. You take down no notes. And if you don't take notes, you can't be noted. You can never trust your brain because your brain is not used stronger than the ink of a pen. You basically have to hear something 13 times to be able to remember it. And I will not be able to talk 13 times because you can't bear. So I'm speaking just once. And yet many of us, the African man is a theoretical person. He loves adventure. He just likes to go to a program like this and just hear, get entertained. The worst one is if on the program there is refreshment, he goes. So after everything, let me just get to the refreshment part. Get something, eat and go home and stay at the same level. Stay at the same level. If the program is to be paid for, he won't enter. Yes. Many people are not here because they saw 500 and yet they are entering for free. And there are some that entered here, they were just hoping, I hope nobody asks me that money because I'm not in any mood to pay. But they wonder why their lives are the way it is. Why it's at the level at which it is. You see, I'm trying to lay something for you. When the plane gets to that stage in its apex, in the atmosphere, it puts on the light. No more energy is needed. It has reached a peak of success. Warren Buffett does not need to think to have money. Bill Gates does not need to make a phone call to get money. But at the start, there was a price. The problem with you and I is that we admire the end, we forget the beginning. We forget the process. Nobody proceeds without a process. And that's what I'm telling you, there is a price to pay to be great. There is a price to pay to be great. Greatness is never a surprise to the man who pays the price. Oh, I'm surprised I'm great. It's a lie. You didn't prepare for it. Greatness is never a surprise for the man that pays the price for it. It is not. One of the men I love listening to, God's servant Bishop Oyedepo, you hear him say, I'm not surprised at where we are today. I would have been surprised if we were not there. Because at the beginning of his assignment, there was a price he paid. He read 39 biographies of great ministry. You see, this is one thing I've found common with every great man. They are dangerous, addicted, corrosive, acute readers. Acute readers. My library right now is close to 7.something million. That's how cheap it is. And it's my greatest investment. I started buying books 2008. And I've not stopped ever since. One time I bought books for close to 300,000 and I had to beg the librarian there, the person at the library, please can you give me transport? Because the worst thing, the greatest mistake I did was bringing my money inside here. Africans, we are hungry to be like white, but we don't want to act like them. Changing color to look like them doesn't mean you will be like them. It is a mental problem, not a physical problem. Because Martin Luther said, I have a dream that in America one day, my 4 daughters will be in a country where you're not judged by the color of your skin, but by the content of your mind. It is your brain that determines your gains. Every human being has a gold mine. It's called the brain. If you don't invest in it, the future won't celebrate you. You don't invest in it, you won't go far in this world. If you know where I'm coming from, you know that what I'm saying to you works. What I'm saying to you works. There are a lot of TV stations I work with. The ones that have steady programs on. I'm the only known Presbyterian person doing a Christian radio program on CBS radio. Known Presbyterian, because they have made a law now, it's Presbyterians there. Because of certain things people used to bring there. But when they dismissed everybody, the moderator said, don't remove Alain. Because after they did a 2017 survey, the program I do on CBS Radio, Hour of Hope, was the most listened to program because of the impact. On Revival Gospel Radio, I have a program that I'm running, which was started by Tim Martin, Speak to the Man in the Mirror. I've been on a lot of other social media. If CRTV invited me one time, I refused to go. I said, I'm actually very busy. Presently, we are running our publishing house, where we are printing books and producing books for anybody, right from the foundation of outline, design, printing to the very end. I'm a senior pastor of ministry, Wisdom Embassy, with the mandate of raising leaders. 3 different branches plus the main branch. This December seat making us 3 years, and the impact is more than that of another ministry of 10 years. I've published 15 books so far, and I've written completely 42. And I read daily, and I write daily. No matter how tired or sick I am, I read at least a book every week. I slept for 1 hour before coming here. That was because I needed to rest, because of being tired. And sometimes when people say, you need to rest. I'm a medical person more than you. Say, you need to rest. An average man should sleep 8 hours a day. That's a surviving man, like our brother said. It's a man without a vision. I tell people, if Jesus does not come soon, you will die, and when you die, you will rest forever in the grave till the rapture. Why rest your life to hell now? Why rest your life to poverty now? You sleep too much, you eat too much, and you read too less. I think I am one of the persons that can be the most boring to be around, because my time is my greatest investment. The black man is not different from the white because of time. We all have 24 hours a day. The difference is in how we invest it. I'm going to give us 4 things you must do to be